conversation, which is affecting right now every single person right here in Ghana, and that is the gap in education and how it is affecting our business. All right, so education is often called the great equalizer. But what happens when access to quality education depends on where you are born? Right, and a lot of people don't realize, but when you're in the big city, you think that education that's here in Accra is all that there is to it, but there is more. Right on the outskirts, that is where our true workforce in Ghana, and unfortunately where our youth unemployment population is beginning.
Spursbase Foundation started on these notes by giving these young ones the opportunity to dream and then reshape their future. In Accra here is 20%, and in the rural areas are 80%. And you see, education is the center of all the sustainable development goal 17.
That's where
and
it
so
all starts,
everything that you see all interconnect with education. Without quality education, the child cannot come to your workspace and then output his or her skills to you. Without education, you see that this child is just in the house and do not have anything. They dream that they aspire of becoming who they want to be. Without education, those kids are left behind. So
the main areas that we look at are the quality of talent in Ghana, number one, and is Ghana producing innovations, for example. Most recent conversation we are having now is in artificial intelligence and how it's being applied for the sustainable development goals. Can we really say that we are getting quality products from our our existing educational structures to be able to even innovate in these areas? Number one. Number two, I was speaking with an employer just yesterday who was looking for quality skilled labor, and she was having a struggle. And yet we keep saying that there is unemployment rates that are high in Ghana. But the conversation is they don't have the right skill sets.
Exactly.
Because the large base is not being properly trained. We were joking, and I said it was a struggle getting someone to even know how to use emails or Google Drive when I employ them. And these are people who have gone through 4 years of education in Ghana. How much more someone who didn't go through education at all? And if we are going to catch up or compete globally, then the quality of education has to be top priority. Because guess what? You do have kindergarteners and people in primary school in competing countries who are already leveraging IoT and robotics. And in Ghana, we still celebrate the few that are able to compete.
Because my next
table and chairs.
That's really good, because I was gonna say right now, even what are some of the resources that you've noticed in even like rural areas like the north, in Volta, in even like a little bit even closer to home in the eastern region? What are some of the basic resources, or even resources in general, that they're lacking, and what are some of the skills that they're also lacking right now?
The first one is infrastructure. We talk about education, all sort of things. Government will come and list a lot of money being spent on education. Then you ask yourself, where is the money going to? Or as you go to school, students are sitting under trees. Students do not have complete building. They have to go and get some roofing sheets and then cut down trees and then plant.
Wait, students are still sitting under trees in Ghana?
I had the privilege of Raphael showing me pictures of it raining, and they literally under like this mock sheets, and it's rain there, so they have to wait until the rain is done.
Wait, what?
2025.
The building is still there.
So just like number one, infrastructure, what else is currently missing?
Access to potable water. They don't even have good drinking water. Some have to walk extra mile to go and get access to water. And so before that person come to school, the person is exhausted. And you see, when you're in the village, you will see them doing a lot of things, going to farm, doing all sort of things. And before that kid come to the school, the kid is tired. So the kid cannot really focus. The other thing is, we still teach ICT on a blackboard.
Like
so
that teacher that
there
won
is,
the Microsoft Award.
There is no we are not bridging the gap in literacy. ICT, because we talk about ICT. Even in the GS sector, they are not even using their email.
No.
They have the email written there, but they are not using it. So when you want to send them email, especially these government sectors, you have to send them a hard copy. You live in a place, we are living in a remote world where you can just email your document to someone. But here we are, the people preaching ICT are not even using it. So how is the change going to happen on these kids that we are attending to? The kids do not even know how to use a computer. So when you give them, oh, this is the touchpad, this is a mouse, you have to use this. When you ask them, what do you use it for? The only thing they see people using it for is to play music and then watch movie. Period.